get to your face. We taking 10 minutes just to get to your face.
Okay. Girl, don't do that. Okay.
Don't do what?
Okay, because I know you feisty. Hold on, wait a minute, Kendra.
Now, she called in to be on the show, but she's not even ready. Guys, that's typical black woman shit, man. Typical black woman shit. Not they don't know how to follow directions. Guys, think about it. She called into Kendra G's show and she's not even ready.
You better be lucky. You better be lucky I like the color of your hair. The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
Bro, I have my stuff in.
Guys, shout out to Kendra G, man. Kendra G doing her thing. And I agree with some of the things that she says and does, but although you still got to give her credit for her accomplishments. So shout out to her.
The pinball. Now I had to come and get the lights because I'm trying to find my light. I seen it was 6 people in the crew. I'm like, hold on, let me see. I might get picked. I might.
You still should have been ready.
Hey, girl.
You ready, baby? Your hair color is pretty.
Thank you. Valentine Love Day.
Okay, what's your name, boo?
My name is Akila, but I go by AK.
AK, and where you calling us from? Try to stop moving, love.
Chicago.
Chicago, how old are you?
I am 28.
28, and what you do for a living?
I am a traveling nurse, but I write music and I rap on the side. It's like something I've always been into.
So you're a traveling nurse, you write music and you rap?
Yes.
Do you want to give us 20 seconds?
Do I want to give you 20 seconds of what?
Of you rapping.
Dang. Okay. Let me see. Damn, I kind of went blank.
You ain't even start. You ain't even try. She ain't no damn real rapper. Either she's not a real rapper, she just can't freestyle. Either way it goes, she ain't no real rapper.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's sad. I should be more prepared than that.
Okay. Well, it's okay. You don't have to. Yeah. Do you have any kids?
I have a little boy. He's a son.
How old's your son?
He's 4.
Why you not with the dad?
I'm not scared. Oh my God, they said I'm scared. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just still getting used to a lot of things. I'm not with the father because it was kind of like a thing that we've dated, and I kind of like got out of the situation when I just felt like things just didn't go right. So when I decided to leave, that's when I found out.
That's when you found out. Okay. Okay.
What? How fucking vague was that? And here's my criticism for Kendra G. Like I said, shout out to Kendra G, man. She doing her thing over there. But Kendra G always does this. She'll just let these women be vague as fuck like this without pressing them. And she'll just move on. This was vague as hell. I don't even, what the hell she was even talking about? That was so vague. You as the host, you're supposed to press these women. When you ask them a question, you need to make sure they answer it directly. And they need to be specific with their answers. That's your job as a host. Kendra G, she always lets these women just come on there and just be all vague, and she just moves on. Okay. No, you need to press their ass.
And what's your zodiac sign, AK?
I'm an Aquarius.
Huh? Aquarius? Okay. Yeah. Is your birthday just passed?
My birthday just passed, yep.
Okay. So we got AK Chicago, 28 Aquarius. She's a traveling nurse. She also writes music and raps. Mom to a 4-year-old. Have you ever been married?
I have been proposed to 3 times, but I never went along with it.
Oh Lord, the engagement queens. The engagement queens. Another engagement queen, y'all. You know, see, a lot of these black women, they like to brag about being engaged, and they left. I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous. They're the only ones who always get engaged with that, and not go through with shit. AKA Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
3 times by the same person?
No.
By 2 different men wanted to marry you?
Yeah.
Okay, why'd you say no each time?
One of them, he had health problems, and it was kind of like he wanted to marry me just so he could like put me in his will, and I just felt bad about that.
Wait, so he was gonna die and he wanted to put you in the will? Did he die? He did. Okay.
I felt bad about it because I just felt bad, and I didn't want to do it.
So you would have got money if he would have married you.
I would have got money. I would have got money.
Were you guys dating?
I feel like a lot of girls would have did it, but I just feel like I would rather marry for the right reasons other than that way.
Were you guys dating?
No, it was kind of like I met him at a bar because I've been like single, and I just went to a bar and I met an older guy, and I felt like he was looking for somebody to get interested in.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? They was friends with benefits. Why can't they just come out and say what it is? You know what I'm saying? They always come out. They when they come on these shows, they always want to hold shit back. They always want to give you a half-ass story. And you see, men are getting tired of this shit, man. They have no problem coming out telling everything that you did, but they always want to hide shit like this. They always want to hide their shit. Because guys, you can tell this woman, she's giving you these half-ass stories. She's being pretty much disingenuous.
And to do something like that, and I came across somebody like that. I'm looking for something serious, a long-term relationship, and here it is. You know, we having cocktails, we having a drink, and he just, oh, I'm such and such age years old. I have a heart pulmonary situation going on, and he has a pacemaker, and it was very interesting to me, because when we was talking, I'm like, well, you know, I'm a traveling nurse. Like, he was like, well, I don't want a nurse. I want someone that can take care of me, and I'll put you on my will. And I was just like, oh.
How long did you guys date for?
It was like maybe roughly 3 months.
And when did he propose to you?
Within 3 months.
So you guys were dating.
I cut it off right after that.
And when did he pass away after that, unfortunately?
So this was like 3 years ago. So he passed away. I don't know. Because I got in cool with his sister. So she told me he passed away roughly like 8 months to a year.
Okay.
Yeah. After we stopped talking. And she was just like, he passed away. Like, he talks about you all the time. Yeah, I kind of felt kind of slow for not. Oh, my phone. Let me put my phone on the charger. I kind of felt slow after not taking the offer because the fact that his family was like in contact with me and wanted to talk to me, I was like, well.
How much older was
he? She felt kind of slow. What you mean? I mean, what that? I don't understand what she means by that.
he?
67, so very much older.
Oh my God.
He did not look like it. He did not look like it. Like, he didn't even have gray hair, gray beard. He didn't have none of that. He didn't look like it. He was a very tall, handsome guy. He did not look like it. So I'll give him that.
Okay, so that was the first guy. What was the second guy that proposed?
The second guy, he was shorter than me.
How tall are you?
Like, no. I'm 5'5".
How tall was he?
He was like, he seemed like he was like 5'3", maybe 5'2" or something. But he was really nice and really genuine. And that's the thing, like, I don't want to go off of like height, but I think us girls, as us taller girls or whatever, we don't want to like look down.
So how long did you date him for?
I don't know, child. You making me go back. I guess I'll give him like 8 months, 6 to 8.
So you didn't mind wasting his time for 8 months, but you didn't want to marry him. I mean, you already knew that, you know what I'm saying? Guys, when by the time they propose to you, by the time a man proposes to these women, they already know whether or not they would want to be with this man for life or not. They would want to marry this man or not. So, you know, she pretty much wasted this man time for 8 months. And they have no remorse when they do it.
Months.
So you dated him 6 to 8 months and he proposed. Now the last guy, was it your child's father?
It should not take it should not take that long. It should not take that long for a guy to know if he want to marry you.
Well, it shouldn't. Well, you shouldn't string a man. You shouldn't string a man alone that long either. I mean, seriously, because you didn't mind wasting his time.
Okay,
Notice that.
okay, but let's go to the third proposal. That was your child's father?
Oh no, no, he wasn't.
Okay, so who's the third guy that proposed?
The third guy was someone that I dated after my child's father. So after I broke up with him, because me and my child's father, we used to like work together. After that, I ended up dating someone while I was, I know people probably gonna judge me while I was pregnant, but this was an old friend that I used to work with just as well. Excuse me. And he just felt like, dang, I thought by the time you had a baby, you would be married. People would,
I got a question. Then why didn't the child's father propose to you then? That makes no sense. That makes no sense, right? The three out of the three guys that proposed to her, she don't have any kids with. The guy that didn't propose to her, she had a kid with. That makes no sense. This is so ass backwards. Seriously, guys, that makes no sense. And many black women do this shit all the time. This shit is ass backwards and out of order, and it's killing our community. I mean, think about this, guys. She been proposed to 3 times. Out of the 3 guys that proposed to her, she don't have a kid with any of them. The one guy that didn't propose to her, she had a kid with him. She gave him a child. Fucking sane.
it would be like your husband. Like everybody was kind of thinking like by the time I got married, because the type of girl that I am, like people that know me, they know that I wouldn't just be with anybody. This was a surprise to myself, but I just didn't want to go through the riffraff of like not having a kid.
She said she just don't want to be with anybody, but you're doing it. What are you talking about? You doing the act. Let me let her cook, man. Let me let her cook. Maybe she'll make sense of further down the line. I don't know.
And going through like the whole abortion thing or whatever. I don't know if we could say that on TikTok, but yeah. So he kind of like grown king to me, and he started taking care of me and the baby while I was with child.
So he was dating you while you were pregnant.
Yeah.
So you broke up with your child's father while you were actually pregnant.
Yeah. Well, this was before I found out. Before I found out that I was with child, me and him broke up. Okay. And when I found out we was trying to kind of make it work, but I kind of didn't want to make it work. I actually didn't want to go through with it because I felt like I didn't want to be a single mother. People just don't know like how hard that is. Like,
once again, it doesn't make sense. But you're the one who broke up with him. You made yourself be a single mother. Guys, this woman is crazy. I mean, seriously, you heard what she just said? She said she didn't want to be a single mother, but she's the one who broke up with him. You made yourself a single mother. Wow, there's a lot of red flags in this video.
I've seen my sisters do it. I've seen a lot of women do it. It's not an easy thing. I didn't want to go through that. So I end up eventually we came to an agreement like, yeah, we're going to do it. And it just didn't work out. But it was people that knew me. And when I would post it on my Snapchat, I'm a very private person. I don't know if you see my page. I'm kind of private with things. And like on my Snapchat, people that knew me that I worked with, they was like, I can't believe you pregnant. Like, who was the father? You getting married? People thought I was getting married and everything. I'm like, no, this is not that type of thing. You're not
okay, so but real quick, because I gotta go to the regular questions. I just want to package this last one. So this guy was dating you while you were pregnant, and he proposed too. Mm-hmm. So why'd you say no to him?
Here's gonna be the crazy part. So he was a very good provider. Everything was fine, but it just seems like when it came down to when I was ready to actually move to the next step sexually, it was an issue. So
how you didn't have sex?
I didn't want to right away. It was an issue for him that I didn't want to be sexually active like super soon.
She wasn't attracted to him. She wasn't attracted to him like that. That's why she was trying to, guys, when women are not attracted to you like that, but they're with you, they use sex to maintain power. And that's what she was doing. She wasn't attracted to this guy like that. That's why she didn't want it. That's why she wasn't having sex with him. Because if she had some kind of genuine burning desire for this man, trust me, she couldn't wait to rip this man clothes off. So here goes another woman playing games and stringing dudes along and wasting dudes' time.
And
But you said that he proposed.
yeah, but this was like before that. So this was before that. And we end up having that type of thing, but it was not like on my own terms, if that makes sense.
So, kind of, sort of. So you're saying he wanted to have sex, you didn't want to have sex, y'all end up having sex, and then he proposes to you.
This was like after a while. He got an attitude about it. He was like, I don't feel like I'm the man because it's nothing that I do pleases you. It makes me feel like you don't want to like be.
So if that was how he felt, why did he propose to you? So he proposed to you after he was upset?
Yeah, well, not directly after. This was like after the fact. So after this happened, we kept dating. We kept seeing each other. Me being the person that I am, I liked him for who he was. He didn't mind taking care of me. He took care of my son. We had a good relationship. So I kept seeing him. But as far as like gaining
You
feelings,
mean you kept wasting his time? That's what you was doing. You were wasting this man's time. You know what I'm saying? If he has to complain about all that, and you want to be stingy with the sex, you're wasting his time.
for him, I could not gain feelings for him because it was just how our sexual encounter had ended up.
Once again, she was wasting his time. She wasn't sexually attracted to this guy like that, or physically attracted to him like that. But she didn't mind him taking care of her, but she didn't want to know what I'm saying, give up anything for him. These women are selfish, man. God, the amount of red flags in this video, I'm telling you, the red flags are just red as her motherfucking hair. I mean, seriously, she didn't want to give up anything for him, but she didn't mind taking his resources and wasting his time. Wow, these women out here are selfish.
Okay.
Like, you made me feel like I had to do something just to make you feel like you were the man. Cause his
Of course, you got to have some motherfucking skin in the game. He's out here supporting you and spending his resources on you, and you ain't giving him anything. Of course. What kind of bullshit is that for you to even say? Guys, let me tell you something. Make sure these women invest in you before you give anything up. Because as you can see, these women out here are selfish. She didn't want to give up anything for this man. But through her own admission, this man is around here taking care of her and taking care of her son that's not his, from a man that made way less than he did, making way less than he did. And she's doing them like this. Make these women invest in you before you do anything for them. Whether it's sex, whether it's anything else, you make these women invest in you first before you do anything.
specific words was, I don't feel like the man.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Because he felt like that.
Okay. AK Chicago, 28 Aquarius, traveling nurse, writes music, rap, mom to a 4-year-old, never married, proposed to 3 times. What kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for a guy that is a generous guy that knows how.
You already had one of those, and you played games with him.
To provide and protect, blah blah blah. But it's like, for me, it's more of a connection. When you meet somebody that you actually want to talk to, you actually want to build something with, not trying to put me to work. I have my own dreams, you have your own. We're gonna inspire each other.
Basically, she's not trying to follow your lead. She's not trying to be obedient to you. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to. She wants to do her own thing, but she still wants you to be a traditional man and take care of her. That's what that means. She doesn't want to follow your lead.
and grow together. Like I don't have time for the forcefully sexual role. I don't have time for the super all these baby mamas, all these kids. I have one son, so I don't want to be met with a bunch of children behind. I don't want to be nobody's stepmother. I don't want to be.
Wait, hold on. You lucky anybody that guy was even dealing with you, being that you had another kid from a lesser man. Guys, the nerve of this woman. Y'all hear this? Wow, the nerve of this woman. The audacity for her to even say something like that. She had a man, right, that proposed to her, that was taking care of her and her son. She said it, not me. She said it. And she didn't even appreciate that man. She didn't even want to have sex with him. She said it. Now she's single again, and now she's trying to put all kind of stipulations and requirements on another man, like as if she has that kind of leverage. No, you don't.
Friends with your baby mama, don't care about it.
So if he has kids already, you don't want to be friends with his children's moms.
If he have a bunch of children, obviously no, but obviously if he can like afford to have all these kids and me, there should be some type of respect line between that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about deal breakers?
Deal breaker for me would be making under 6 figures.
So if he made 90K, don't reach out to you.
If he made 90K and he worked every day, I feel like guys like that, they kind of want somebody to move in with them and build off of what they have going on. They're not gonna like invest in your dreams, invest in like what you have going on.
Selfish woman. Guys, stay away from women like this. This woman is selfish. This one, she just want to be taken care of. She don't want to build with anybody. She just want to be taken care of.
So no.
So he has to make at least 100K.
Probably over that.
Okay, so what's the minimum? Just tell me what the minimum is.
Like $500,000.
Wow.
He has to make 500K.
Wow.
Okay, so he has to make 500K. Anything less than that, don't reach out to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, what else are your deal breakers?
Hold on.
Huh?
As far as kids, like when it comes down to kids, I just feel like if you have a lot of kids that live with you, like there are men that have kids that live with them. I feel like if your kids live with you, then that means you had a bad taste in women. So I don't want that.
This woman is unbelievable. I had enough. That's all I could take. This is crazy. I mean, Kendra G, once again, guys, shout out to Kendra G, man. She doing her thing. But, Kendra G sometimes does a poor job in giving these women a reality dose. I mean, sometimes she does, but in most cases she don't. I mean, like she's sitting here allowing this woman to sit up there, this single mother, right, who had a baby from a lesser man, a man that she was working with, sit right here and talk about she want a man that's making $500,000 a year when she got a kid. I mean, where the hell you think you're going with another man's child? I mean, this is crazy, guys. This shit is crazy. This woman been, guys. Not to mention, she's been engaged to. She's been proposed to 3 times, and out of the 3 men that proposed her, she didn't have a kid with either one of them. The one guy that didn't propose to her, she had a kid with him, the broke dude. And now she's sitting right here talking about she want a man that's making $500,000 a year. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get your ass on, bitch. Unrealistic ass motherfucker. Guys, this is what's out here. This is what's out here. And these women want to sit up there and talk all this bullshit about us. This is why the men are how they are now. Because this is what's out here. In fucking insane. But anyway, y'all, this your boy Magical Poem, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. I love y'all. Appreciate you. I'm out.